Hey everybody! How's the grand tour? I hope you're all enjoying yourselves. Wasn't it fun to learn about Shinra and our esteemed president? And to get a peek at the president's mementos? That was super cool!
I love this. Scarlet. Hayner. These are his directors, I guess. Reeve. I feel like I'm getting, like, brainwashed right now. Hypnotized. Hojo? Is that Hojo? So...
Now, moving along. The next exhibit will teach you about the important work we do here. By giving you a closer look at each of our divisions.
Yeah.
I hope you're ready to be amazed, because you simply won't believe all the exciting adventures we have here.
They did a great job, creating this tour.
These all look so familiar.
Business division.
A bunch of them already.
Wow. Yeah, I know what these are. Advanced weaponry.
The Advanced Weaponry exhibit is currently undergoing maintenance. We apologize for the inconvenience.
So Scarlet is
The Advanced Weaponry exhibit is currently
in charge of
undergoing
advanced
maintenance.
weaponry.
What?
Palmer. Oh,
This
Palmer, not
paper
Hojo.
right here. Give me a moment. Welcome to the Shinra Building.
Space and aeronautics.
The Space and Aeronautics Division has taken rocket systems developed for military applications and adapted them to a different purpose. The search for new precious resources in the infinite reaches of space.
Oh, that
being
makes
said,
sense.
Since we have plenty of Mako at the present, those plans are currently on hold.
Plenty of Mako.
It's a bit of a shame, really.
I'm surprised they let him have this, keep this hologram with that opinion here. Is this hologram like lowered into the floor? Look, I thought he was kneeling, but it's not that he's kneeling. His feet, the rest of his legs are like below. I don't know if that was on purpose or if that's a bug, but research and development. Oh wow, look at that. It's one of those claw things or hand things. R&D. Hojo is research development.
Welcome to Shinra headquarters. My duties as Director of Research and Development are, in all likelihood, far beyond your ability to comprehend.
Yeah, let's belittle all the guests. Why don't we?
There will be no presentation, as it would be a waste of my time and yours.
Really?
Rest assured, we are making great strides. Albeit not at this particular moment, because I'm filming this rubbish instead.
I love this,
I
though.
believe I've wasted enough of my precious time as it is. Science waits for no one, after all. So, good day.
Awesome job, again. Awesome job just establishing each of these characters. I love how Hojo's like, yeah, this is a waste of my time. I hate this because I could explain it to you, but you'd be too stupid to understand any of it. Like, telling that to all of the guests is just amazing. Public security.
The Public Security
Hayner.
exhibit is currently undergoing maintenance.
Heidegger.
We apologize for the inconvenience.
I'm wondering why
The
they're...
Public Security exhibit is currently undergoing maintenance.
I'm wondering why they're undergoing maintenance right now. I want to learn more about these guys. And Reeve. Urban
Welcome
planning.
to the Shinra Building. Our mission here at Urban Planning is to supply the residents of Midgar with energy created from Mako. We also take pride in maintaining public infrastructure, the pillars and railways that run all throughout the city. Currently, we are working to construct an intraplate expressway. When this project has been completed, it will provide much easier access to numerous locations all across Midgar.
That might be in a future disc.
We appreciate your patience and understanding in the meantime.
Look how this Midgar looks. Like, this Midgar is not what it looks like right now. This is probably like their... I'm not sure if this was their initial vision of what Midgar would look like, or if this is something that they are building towards in the future. But it does not look like this, with the beautiful blue skies. I guess they didn't take into account, like, how much Mako would affect... draining Mako would affect the environment around them. Like, it's so much full. The problem is this looks like it's so much full of life and energy and vibrancy, but the reality, as we've learned, is that as you suck up Mako from the planet, the environment around it suffer because, you know, the flowers are dying, for example. So you're not going to achieve that.
Impressive, wasn't it? I hope you enjoyed learning about our divisions and the wonderful ideas and solutions that are produced to benefit us all. Here at Shinra, we strive to ensure the safety of all residents around the clock.
Look at all that. It's like the life stream. The life stream are Mako energy. So cool. I love that they did this. Oh, wow.
Now,
Oh.
moving along, the next exhibit will teach you all about the miracle of Mako energy and our reactors, as well as the city of Midgar itself. So come on!
Oh, wow.
This is Midgar, our home, recreated in 1/10,000th scale.
Wow.
As you can see here, the 8 Mako reactors form a ring around the center of our city and keep Midgar running day and night. The Mako which flows beneath our feet is a truly limitless resource. At
Limitless.
Shinra, we have developed technologies to extract it and transform it into the fuel and electricity that powers everything we do. Thanks to the miracle of Mako energy, our lives are richer and better than ever before.
For the people up top.
Mako keeps our lights on at night and made Midgar into the city that never sleeps. A triumph of technology and testament to man's potential.
Nothing but a bunch of lies.
Except that Mako has made people's lives better.
Yeah, exactly. It's not lies.
It's made people blind. Blind to the cold, hard truth. Even I used to buy into their bullshit. Remembering that makes me even madder.
Yeah. What I love about the story about Final Fantasy is that it does have a lot of parallels to real life. It has a lot of parallels to real life, unfortunately. And I think that's what really fascinates me about the story and the plot.
Congratulations! You can call yourself a proud Shinra scholar. Now, moving along. Next, you'll learn about our progress in advanced science and technology. Please proceed to the 61st floor, the Visual Entertainment Hall.
Cool.
Welcome to the Visual Entertainment Hall, where we showcase Shinra's cutting-edge technology. Through an immersive visual and audio experience, please relax and enjoy the show. Please stay and enjoy the show.
Cosmos Theater. This really does feel like, for someone who lives in Washington, D.C., this does feel like something that would be a legit, like, tour experience.
This place is empty. What the hell?
Nice. It's like a holographic virtual tour. This is so cool. Oh, wow. This is so cool. Oh. Guys, it's not real. This is amazing. Oh, this is
In
beautiful.
the distant past, our planet was home to a people we call the Ancients.
Oh, wow. That is
Millennia
gorgeous.
before we discovered Mako, these precursors were already pioneering its use. Somehow they learned of the great reservoir of energy pulsing beneath their feet.
They're like druids, kind of. The ancients.
And once they had, the Ancients developed the means to harness this bountiful energy and bend it to their will. The fruits of their labors have survived to this very day in the form of certain kinds of materia. their scripture too has endured. We who are born of the planet, with her we speak, her flesh we share.
Wow, Bahamut.
Unto her promised land shall we one day return. By her loving grace and providence, may we take our place in paradise.
That is beautiful.
Alas, the ancients themselves are long gone. 2,000 years ago, a meteor brought an end to their civilization.
Oh.
But before their fiery end, did the ancients find their promised land? Even now, we have only to wonder. Times have changed, and the Shinra Electric Power Company is committed to changing and evolving with them. Like the ancients, we've harnessed the power of Mako.
Wow.
Are they out there watching us, waiting for us to join them in some blessed corner of the world?
This is so beautiful.
A green and verdant land where boundless Mako energy will provide for our every need. Shinra is working for you to fulfill the hope of the ancients and lead us to that promised land. We shall not rest until our dream is realized.
So that's why they need Aerith. That's why. That was amazing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's it. You wanted more? That was... Oh. What? I think this is part of the show. But apparently Tifa and Barrett are seeing it too. I don't understand. I thought this was... What? It's the meteor. It's the meteor.
No!
Oh, this is all in Cloud's head. This is all in Cloud's head. Oh, that shot right there with them back to back. This is so awesome.
Sephiroth.
Now he finally says his name.
Oh dear.
69th floor executive
A man
suite.
of my refined taste, running out of butter.
Palmer.
Short of its proper accompaniment, this tea might as well be boiled pond water.
Wait, is that Sephiroth? That looked like Sephiroth.
No, it couldn't possibly have been.
Crazy ass thing made me want to puke. And not just because of the presentation, but the content too.
Presentation was actually good.
That ain't for kids.
That wasn't just a movie.
That huge meteor, what was that about?
Like I said, nothing you should show a kid.
But why would they... That's the thing, if that part with the meteor... I don't understand why they would include that as part of the show. Because, like, the whole point is that you're trying to convince, you know, trying to brainwash people into this idea that, oh, Shinra's amazing and sucking Mako out of the planet is amazing. It'll make your life better. And it's, you know, there's, like, even a spiritual aspect to it. Like, spiritually, this is where we need to go in order for us to find paradise and stuff. So I don't know why that meteor... that like death and destruction thing would be there, because that would be counter to what they're trying to do. So that was really strange and odd. I'm assuming if somebody can explain that to me, that'd be wonderful. But that whole sequence, so far this has been fantastic, because there were elements in the story back when I first played it in the original Final Fantasy that I like missed or didn't fully understand. Like I didn't fully grasp. I didn't really fully know that much about the ancients when I played the original Final Fantasy. Even after I beat the game, I wasn't really like all that 100% clear on the ancients and their major role to the story. Like I got that Eris was one and that but here, like this movie like gave us so much information and presented in such a clear way, crystal clear way, that I never understood back in the original. So I love this. I love that they're trying really hard to drive in and just take the time, you know, to present this information in a way that isn't just a data dump, you know, just here, take this information, but it's actually like you can it's a whole presentation. You know, this is a data dump, but it's presented, the execution of how it's dumped at you is way different than how they dumped it at you in Final Fantasy Remake. And I love that. And I also like that we got to really, again, the directors was awesome, because in the Final Fantasy Remake, the directors would show up, like, I saw Palmer, but I was like, who's this guy? And he only showed up very temporarily, from what I remember. He came and went, and I'm like, I have no idea who you were, what your significance is, but the game is acting like you're significant. Like, I get you're with Shinra. Scarlet was a little bit more memorable to me, but even then I wasn't like sure what her full story was. And Reeve, I didn't know what his full. There were so many characters. There were so many characters in the Final Fantasy Remake, just within the Shinra company, not even including the Turks themselves, and it was hard for me to like keep up with who all these people were and why I needed to care about them as characters and villainous characters. It was like the Kingdom Hearts series. Kingdom Hearts had like so many characters, and I was getting so lost, and there were so many of them that I was not particularly like invested in any one of them. Invested whether they were heroes or even villains. But here I'm actually like they're presenting each character and giving them more time for you to absorb what they're all about. And I love that, because I never got that when I originally played the Final Fantasy game. And I think that for people who are not used to playing RPGs, if they are not as story driven, if they have a tendency to like not read things, like a lot of players do tend to want things more fast paced, and they just rush through games like RPGs if they're not, I guess, a hardcore RPG gamer. By hardcore I mean like to the extreme hardcore, you take the time to read all of the lore, all of the codexes, all of like all of that. So they miss out on a lot of things that maybe in the long run they don't really care about if they aren't really that big into the lore and the story. Totally get that. But here they almost like force it on you, but in a way that it's palpable. They force it on you in a way that I think is more universally better received by gamers. Even gamers who are not big into like, oh, I have to read another codex. Here, you didn't have to read a codex. They like showed you this beautiful movie, brainwashy as it is. They showed you this beautiful movie to just kind of explain and foreshadow a lot of the plot in this game, which is fantastic. So smart for them. People complain again that this game is divided up into parts, but stuff like this, like, I understand why, because they could have easily just glazed over all of this and just rushed to, you know, pack the entire game into one game, like the entire original game into one game. The original Final Fantasy VII was huge, and it was long, and the first part of Midgar, I didn't realize was just a fraction of the game. And there's so much stuff that goes on with just Midgar and Shinra. Like, there's just so much stuff. There's so much part of the story. And so taking the time to just really allow you to experience that and absorb all that in one game, even if it's just a fraction of the original game, I think is so smart, because there's just a lot going on there's a lot of depth to this story, and there was a lot of potential to just dig more and dig deeper into the story, and this is proof of that. So, can I hit? Come on, analog. This analog sometimes.
Congratulations! You can call yourself a proud Shinra expert. Your mission is to go out and tell everyone about the wonders of Shinra.
It's like a cult.
Next, you'll be visiting the repository for Shinra's expertise and know-how.
Seriously, it's like a cult.
Please make your way to the 62nd floor, the corporate archive.
What the?
Uh-oh.
Greetings and welcome. Avalanche, I presume.
Oh gosh, they do know we're here.
My name is Hart, and it's a pleasure to meet you.
Hart? I don't remember Hart.
I've come to escort you to Mayor Domino, per his request.
Oh, Domino.
The mayor of Midgar? The empty suit that's just a mouthpiece for Shinra?
Yes. The mayor of our dear Midgar.
At least he's honest.
The most magnificent city ever built. That Mayor Domino. The visual entertainment hall has been experiencing technical difficulties of late, and he suspected that these difficulties might impede your progress.
So what does the mayor want with us?
I'm afraid you'll have to ask him that yourself.
Why does Hart remind me of Colonel Sanders? Just a little bit.
Guess we're supposed to follow.
Doesn't have the glasses, though. I could use some fried chicken right now, actually. Second floor, corporate archives. 62nd floor.
Look at this place.
Wow.
So what? You telling me the mayor's some kind of crazy bookworm?
Oh, is there a secret passage? But can we trust this guy? I mean, he works for the mayor, the mouthpiece of Shinra, so I don't know.
Through here.
Okay.
If this is a trap, you're a dead man, you hear?
Can I explore the rest of this place, though? A helping hand.
The mayor is waiting. The mayor is waiting.
I forgot all about Domino.
The mayor is waiting.
Oh my goodness, fine. Good gravy, this is an impressive library. It's like an Athenium. Uh-huh. Little campaign name drop there.
This can't be right.
Ah, wonderful. You finally made
Is
it.
it Domino?
I am the mayor of the great metropolis of Mako. Domino, at your service. I must say you three haven't exactly been discreet.
Yeah, I was saying that. Look. Oh, so has he been helping us with the security feeds? Like,
I wonder who's been cleaning up all your messes.
Domino has. So why? What's your game, sir?
What the hell's going on?
Come on, think about it.
Oh, he's the one
You've
who...
been caught by security several times.
Right.
Walked in front of every other camera, and scared an accountant half to death. Do you hear the alarm? No? You're welcome.
Thank you. But why?
I can only assume your cell wasn't looped in. I am Avalanche's man on the inside.
What? Seriously?
Is it really that surprising to you?
The mayor?
You've seen where they put me. The mayor of the greatest city in the whole wide world, tucked away in a secret broom closet in the damned archives. The nerve. Those stupid Shinra pricks thought I'd just shut up and accept their treatment. But they were wrong. Dead wrong.
I like Domino. It's...
Well, this ought to make
yes,
things easier.
The
We
domino
need to break
effect.
into Professor Hojo's lab.
What? Why? You mean you're not here to give President Shinra his comeuppance?
Well, not yet.
We're here to save a friend who was taken.
But the president's gonna get his too, if I have anything to say about it.
Well, I don't particularly care what you end up doing, so long as it hurts Shinra.
Great.
Great.
So, I can get you as far as the 64th floor.
Great.
Hold up. You telling me that that's the best you can do?
That is indeed the best that I can do.
But you're the mayor.
But you're the mayor? Does this look like the office of a mayor? I'm a glorified librarian, nothing more. They don't even invite me to their meetings. Sorting records and reports, that's all I do. My hands and fingers have more paper cuts than skin.
I sympathize with this man.
No one knows my pain, my daily torment.
I really like this guy.
They made me a pathetic shell of a man.
He's right. That's what they did to him.
Okay,
Barrett's
they
like,
did you wrong like us, but we'll make it right. So just calm down. Deep breaths, man. Deep breaths.
I like how Barrett's the one to try to calm him down of all three of them.
Let me see that key card of yours.
Great. Keycard has been updated. Thank you, sir.
There you are.
Thank you, Mr.
You can now use
Librarian.
it to access the recreational facility on the 63rd floor.
Recreation? Yeah.
And then what are we supposed to do?
You look for a fellow Avalanche collaborator. Identify yourselves and he'll give you a key card to the 64th. The countersign is... The mayor is the best! Midgar's mayor is nothing less. Everyone says he's cooler than the rest.
Okay, that works. That works for me. Come on, guys. It's fine. Whatever.
Just say mayor to the guy. And if he goes, the best, with gusto, then you found your man. You got it?
I like this guy. Domino has such an effect on me. I love it.
If you think you've found the collaborator, say mayor. And see if he says, the best. You got it now? I've done everything I can for you. Now don't make me regret doing it. If you think you've found the collaborator, say, you got it now?
Yeah. I hope he doesn't get caught. I like this guy. He's taken a huge risk. Like he's right in the wasp's nest. And he's doing stuff like this, sticking his neck out just for us, which I think is fantastic. Thank you, sir. A lot of mad respect to you.
If you require additional assistance, please do not hesitate to ask.
Thank you, Hart.
So can you tell us anything about this collaborator?
Certainly I could do just that, but a man in my position must conduct his affairs with discretion. Which is to say that which has been requested cannot be freely given, if you take my meaning.
So it means you just can't tell us.
You want money.
Oh.
Disclosing confidential information entails considerable risk. Due compensation is to be expected.
Fair enough, that's fair.
In this particular instance, that would amount to 10,000 gil.
I think I have that, though.
Rip us off more, why don't
I think I have that, though. Sure.
The 64th floor is reserved for our executives. The individual you seek is fastidious and well-dressed.
Okay.
This individual likes to visit the 63rd floor to decompress from the stress of the job.
That really all you got for us?
Oh, are you dissatisfied with your purchase? How unfortunate. Perhaps this will help preserve our relationship.
Do we get something cool?
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
An expression of my gratitude and appreciation.
Yes.
That's
I like that. That was worth 10,000. That was definitely worth 10,000. Thank you, game, for this. Oh, EKG cannon. Yes, please. Yes, please. All right, let's see what we got here. New materia slot. Critical rate boost. That's cool. New materia slot. Overcharge damage bonus. There we go. New materia. This thing has a lot of materia slots. Not complaining whatsoever. Overcharge damage bonus, critical hit damage. Let's do overcharge damage bonus because I do use overcharge quite a bit. Critical hit rate 50% with low HP. Weapon critical hit rate plus 10% boost. I want to get my critical hits in. New critical hit damage, critical hit rate 10% boost.